Hey all my awesome people. So I know I haven't posted a video in like a super long time. So I thought today I would post a video, but I just wanted to do I haven't done like a full face of makeup in a while. So I thought that I would do that today. So I cannot find my foundation and I've cleared out my whole entire room trying to look for it. I have looked everywhere for this foundation. So I can't find it. So I'm going to have to use my mom's Performance Wear Foundation by Bare Minerals. Now this is not very close to my shade, but we'll survive. And this is a powder foundation, which I've never truly used before. But this is going to be a new experience for us. So I probably should have primed first. So I didn't bring my primer in here, but if I don't have a primer, I use a lotion instead. So I'm going to be using this facial lotion because I don't feel like grabbing my primer yet. So I'm just going to use some lotion. And this isn't a wet foundation, this is a dry powdery one. So I think I'll survive without a primer with this one. So now it's time to try it out. So I just kind of put some on this little powder thing and just apply. I have very oily skin, so this might actually be good for me to wear this kind of foundation. I feel like it just gives you a little color. I don't feel like it really does much, but I need that little bit of color in my life. I'm taking so much product because it doesn't look like any's coming off. Oh yeah, I see it. I see some coming off. Okay, powder foundation, I see you. I see very little coming off, but I can see my skin starting to become matte. And that's how I know that it's working. So let me put some on my neck. Oh, I forgot to put some lotion on my neck. Because I don't feel like getting the primer out. But yeah, I haven't done a full face of makeup in a while, especially on my YouTube channel. Yesterday, I did on my Facebook account a full face, and then a full face, 100 layers of lipstick and lip gloss. Oh my gosh, was that an experience? That was something that I thought I could never accomplish or I would never do, and I actually did it yesterday, and I was like, OMG. It was crazy. It was burning my lips. I could barely even talk. That was oh my gosh, what an experience that was. So yeah, I can definitely see this foundation working, and I'm actually might switch over to a powder foundation now that I'm using this, because it doesn't make my face look weird in a way. Normally when I'm I just did that on accident. Normally when I wear a wet foundation, it makes my skin look tacky, and I don't like that. And this is really cool because you just flip this up and then you store the blender in there, you pop that down, and then here's a little mirror too for it. So yeah, my skin does not look tacky or anything, so I definitely love that. So now I'm gonna go grab a few makeup products. I'll be right back. Oh, I forgot to grab my blender. I'll be right back. sorry about that break. But I also, when I was looking for my foundation, I found this HD finishing powder. It's like a translucent powder. And it was like by Bella Premier Cosmetics. Got it from like an Ipsy bag. It was super nice. So now that I've applied my foundation, I'm going to apply my CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer in the shade 100 Fair Porcelain. This one's really light, but like I like to have a good amount of like highlight from concealer. And this one only takes like one swipe to be full coverage. And it dries really fast, so like that's why I only apply like it under my eyes, and then I'll do like the highlighting up here and everything because it dries extremely fast. And then it turns out to be really hard to blend. So that's why I'm like, I gotta do it really, really fast. Because when I can't blend it, it's like, wow, like so stupid. Sorry about background noises back there. There's people talking. But yeah, this one's like really, really light. So it takes like a lot of blending for me to actually like make it match. And sometimes I have to like place a normal color concealer over some of it, or like even more foundation, because like the way how light it is. And like when I bought it, I didn't think it was gonna be like this light. And like, so I bought it and I was like, well, it's not gonna be this light. I thought it was gonna like just like highlight it and do me like some good. But then it turned out to be like so white. It's like ghost pale. It's like, oh my gosh. It's so light. But it'll be better for me in the winter time because when like I lose my color. But at the moment, like I'm not ready for that because like I have a lot of color right now. So I don't really like it that much at the moment.
No, she didn't.
So
She put her keyboard in.
like as you can see, like that lights it up.
No, it's not. Where is she though?
So like, give me 1 second, guys.
She's not in there.
Okay, I'm back. I had to tell him to quiet down a little bit. So if I just like continuously blend, it actually like gives me some like light, like highlighting color, but it takes a lot of blending to actually do that. You guys cannot see how light it is, but like if you were in person right now, you would see how light. So then I have to like take more foundation over it, but I find ways to compromise with it and like blend it to where it isn't too light, but like just light enough to give me a little bit of like highlight to my skin. So that's why like I like it and I still use it because of the way it compromises with my skin. So I still like it. It's very full coverage. Like I bought it and I was like, I used it for the first time. And I've never had a concealer that was this full coverage. And it's like really good. And I like blend it on my chin and everything because like I gotta get that full on like shebang, you know? So like I just do it like right around this area on my chin and go all around just so I can get that highlight, but make sure that it isn't like just in one spot, so it's like directly just like right there and just makes like a circle on my chin. That's why like it kind of is doing that right now, but I'll survive. So then I take my translucent powder and I'll put it on my blender and I just apply it all around that area under my eyes. And I really like this powder, but it is like a really light color of powder. But I do really like it because it does work extremely well. That's why I'm like, wow, like I'm a huge fan of this. And like I use it a lot whenever I do my foundations, now that I found it again. Well, when I had it already, I already used it a good amount of the times, but now that I found it again, I definitely use it more excessively. So, now, I gotta go grab a quick brush again. Okay, I had to grab a brush and wipe off my translucent powder. Like it even lightens it up even more. So I'm like, wow, my face is like really light. But you know, it's okay. We'll survive. It's not like I'm doing anything like super big and important today. But I wanted to go for a more natural look today. And because I know I haven't done anything super natural lately, so like doing something that isn't supernatural, I'm gonna be a huge fan of today. So I'm gonna grab quickly this e.l.f. bronzer I really like that she has. And I'm gonna use it as like a contour and everything because it's like that's what I normally do. Since my contour like really is awful, so I just like blend it all like I would as a contour, and it kind of just like deepens and darkens it, so it's super helpful, and it has like a little bit of a shine to it. So while it's like shiny, it's like super good and everything with like deepening it, and it's by e.l.f. So as you guys know, I'm a really big fan of e.l.f. and I kind of just apply it a little bit over like my concealer and stuff, and then I apply some like up in this region to kind of darken us up a little bit. And then I apply some just a little bit on my chin to deepen and darken, and then like on my jawline and stuff. See, it's super pretty. I don't know if you guys can really see it on camera, but she's there. She's present. Okay. So now it's time to dip into some eyeshadow because I haven't been I haven't done that yet today. So I think I'm gonna go for more of a neutral look today. Like I said, I don't know if I said this yet, but I'm really getting into neutrals and kind of just taking it easy lately, but going a little bit crazy can be kind of fun. So I'm gonna dip into 10% off and Benny. I'm kind of gonna mix those together because they kind of create like a super fun shade. I kind of gotta like blend them in, and I'm gonna deepen my crease with those. with that mix. But I like Benny more than just using 10% off because like Benny is like a super deep brown and I really like it to do like, I don't think I'm a fan of that. I'm gonna go over that with some concealer real quick. I just apply like a tap of concealer, then I'll like blend it. And plus I needed to put some concealer on my lids anyway, so that's why I put it on the other one too. To kind of lighten it and prepare it. It's kind of like eyelid primer. Alright, so let's restart the tray here. Okay. So I'm going to dip into a different color. Let me try Tea. That may be a little less dark and simpler to do. Oh, that is dark. Oh gosh, no. It's like so dark. I dipped into it like too much of it. We all love when we do that, don't we? It's like if I dip into too much of it and then like I can't take it off, I'm like rough. Like it's almost like I have to compromise. So we might have to compromise. But you know, I kind of learn to compromise when I do things like that. But I do not like that brown at all. It's like, I've been trying to like practice it to like get better at like picking my colors and figuring out which is good for a certain makeup look. Like I've been trying to do that. And like it's been working, but like now that I'm coming, I'm like, I can't get it. Alright, let me wipe this brush off. And maybe let's try a different look today. So I definitely do want to deepen my crease, but I'm going to have to pick out a different color because these dark browns do not want to compromise. So I'm going to dip into 10% off again. And I'm just going to use that to deepen and darken the crease. Because that's more of like a yellowy, orangey color. So I feel like that will be more simple to use. And I'm going to dip into that with no beans. So mixing 10% off with no beans. No beans is like a super, super light brown. And when I'm mixing it with this orange, it creates a super cute ombre, like sunset look, as you can see there. I don't know if you guys really can see that well, but it is super pretty. And I'm going to do it to the other eye now. Because like I make sure that I like it first, and like this is like my testing eye. I always use it as like one that I like use first to test and make sure that I like the colors on. I don't know why I only use the eye to do it on, but it's like I do. So like we're all good though. I gotta like blend it up. This one I need a little bit more of no beans. It looks more orange than brown. And I don't like when they're like perfectly blended. I like it when it's more of like a mix, like all around, just like pow. Like I'm not in one spot, I'm all around. That's what I like more than like doing like a perfect circle blend. Cause then it just looks, I don't know, there's just something I like more about it. So I'm gonna have to fix up this one. It's like practice makes perfect. Like I make a lot of mistakes when doing like eyeshadows and stuff, but like I redo it and do it over again, and it looks better. It looks good. So that's why like I don't freak out if like it isn't perfect. I kind of just like, oh, oops, looks like I gotta redo it, but you know, I'll survive. Like, I don't need to freak out just because like I messed up on my eyeshadow. So like that's like even when I'm making a YouTube video and I mess up, I'm just like, well, looks like I'm gonna have to use some makeup wipes to remove it because I admit I messed up. But other people on YouTube will like edit it out and everything, and I kind of just like leave it in there. That's why I don't do editing. It's not like only because I don't have the supplies, because I feel like what's the use? Like I messed up, yeah, and like since I'm doing YouTube, I don't want to hide it, you know? It's like YouTube is about me and like what I do, and I make mistakes. So like why would I edit out those mistakes instead of showing you guys that yeah, I made a mistake. Oops. Like everyone at least makes one mistake in their life. So I don't know why people on YouTube like try and hide it. Like it isn't worth it. It isn't worth my time to hide it. And guys, this is not my outfit of the day. I just didn't feel like changing yet. Okay. So now that I'm done with like the crease and stuff, I'm going to take my makeup brush little thing and take my little, where's it at? I don't remember where I put it. So it looks like I'm gonna have to use this and press on some concealer. Just right in the front though. I'm not gonna take it all the way through, because I have an idea. Now look at me. So I saw another YouTuber do this, and I thought it was super cute. So they just did their crease as always. Oh no! Like the bristles on this brush like are awful. Sometimes like when the bristles aren't working and like I have a brush that I used and like the bristles are really bad on it, like this one, they're like sticking up everywhere, then like I just use my finger and kind of like blend it out because I'm compromising. Ah. Okay, so now I'm gonna take Benny again. Wait, no, it wasn't Benny. It was 10% and no beans. I don't know why I just said Benny. And take it out here, but not where I cut my crease. So I'm just gonna take it in like that region. You can kind of see. So 10% and no beans. This is like super like unique and I loved it, so that's why I was like, I want to do that. Okay, now I'm gonna take my finger and dip into Hello, and I'm gonna place it where I did the cut crease with the concealer. Oh my gosh, I love it. It's like new, it's like natural, and then like adding like a pop of color to like a natural look is so pretty. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Okay. And like it even has like that tint of white still under it. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Guys, I love that. And I want to like, don't want to make it look like perfect. I want them to like blend in ombre together. Let me dip into No Beans again to add a little bit more of a brown shade. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Let me take a little bit more of the blue. I use my finger so that I can get like more precise into it. Oh my gosh. Okay guys, I love this look. So now I'm just gonna take some of this concealer on my finger and kind of like dot it under the brown and then like blend it out because I have like a lot of like some fallout under my eyeshadow. Like I know I said I don't like it to be like perfectly lined up, but when I have like fallout and stuff, I like that to kind of be like away from the eyeshadow look. So it can look kind of sort of put together. Like not all just messy. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. I'm like super proud of myself. This is really cute. Let me put a little bit under there. This is so pretty. Yes. I love it. And I got this idea from Mia Maples. I love watching her. Oh my gosh, that's like so pretty. It's like I don't even care what outfit I'm wearing today. I'm like, I'm wearing this eyeshadow even if it doesn't match my clothes. Okay, there we go. I wanted some more brown and then like the brown wasn't showing up, but now it showed up. Okay, and we are almost done. Oh my gosh, like guys, this is so pretty. And I'm like, I'm so in love with it. It's so cute. Oh, and I want to take some just shimmer in the inner corner, which I just take my finger to do that too. Because I don't know what the use of the brush is for the inner corner when you can just like press it on and blend with your own finger. I love it. Okay. I don't know what a complete look is without concealer though. So like, I'm gonna go grab some mascara real quick. And I'll take you guys with me to grab it. So let's go back into here. So like, okay. Sorry about that, guys. I am like so in love with this. Why does it look so bad in this light? Oh my gosh, this one looks so dark in the light and this one doesn't. Anyway, guys. I gotta grab my lipstick. Oh my gosh, guys. Okay. I just can't get over this. I'm like, oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh, guys. It's because, like, I love it so much. Oh no. I'm dropping my palette and everything. Like, it's so pretty. So I gotta take some more No Beans because like in this light it looks awfully like no brown color to it. I can like see. And it's like so little, and that other one is like so blended out and like everywhere, and this one's just like directly in one spot. I don't know why it looks like this in this light. But, like in that light out there, it like looked so dark. But I'm gonna do a little bit more blending. But trust me guys, it looks really dark and pretty out there. So don't worry about what it looks like in this light. Oh my gosh, that's so annoying. I don't know why it looks like that. Okay. Okay, it looks better now. A little bit. This is so pretty. Okay. So let me just shut this. And then add some mascara to complete the look. Okay. I love this mascara too. I'm like, it's gonna pretty up this look even more. Okay guys, here is our final product. Ooh, it looks better in like true lighting. Like, hold on guys, I gotta blend that a little bit better. Alright guys, so here she is. Super pretty, super, just like everything about this is so pretty. But thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.